Hello, friends. Welcome back to our channel where we share stories that inspire us to be better human beings. Today's story is a touching tale about a teacher named Mr. Daniels and his profound impact on a troubled student named Ethan. In every school, there are children who face numerous challenges and often go unnoticed by most. They may struggle academically, exhibit disruptive behavior, or carry heavy burdens from their home life. Many of these students are labeled as problematic and are not given another chance. However, the story of Ethan serves as a powerful reminder that beneath challenging behavior often lies a well of untapped potential waiting for the right person to acknowledge it. Let's delve into the story of a boy who had lost faith in himself until a teacher came along who changed his life forever. Chapter 1. The Class Clown. In a bustling city, there was a well-regarded high school that had been educating students for decades. On one ordinary day, a new teacher, Mr. Daniels, joined the institution. Mr. Daniels was an enthusiastic young man full of vigor and eager to embark on his career as a high school teacher. He entered the classroom full of energy and readiness to mold young minds. However, he soon realized that his students were a rowdy bunch who did not take academics seriously. Among them was a student named Ethan, who had a reputation as a class clown. Ethan would often interrupt classes with silly remarks and practical jokes. He seemed bored and disinterested in learning, which frustrated both his teachers and parents. One day, Mr. Daniels was assigned to teach Ethan's homeroom. At first, he was apprehensive about taking on such a notorious class, but he was determined to make a difference. As he got to know his students, he noticed that despite Ethan's troublesome behavior, there was a sadness in his eyes that tugged at his heartstrings. As the weeks went by, Mr. Daniels tried various methods to engage Ethan in class, but the boy remained indifferent, earning him a reputation as a lazy and unmotivated student. Mr. Daniels, however, refused to give up on him. Chapter 2. Seeing the Spark. Mr. Daniels had a deep respect for his students, and he knew that they had enormous potential. He understood that they needed to find their passions to unlock it. Despite their negative labels, he saw glimmers of hope in some of them, including Ethan. He noticed that whenever he drew diagrams or used visuals in his lessons, Ethan would lean forward with interest. Intrigued by this observation, Mr. Daniels decided to delve deeper into Ethan's interests and discovered that the boy had a passion for art. Determined to nurture this talent, Mr. Daniels incorporated more visual aids and hands-on activities into his lessons. He assigned Ethan to create drawings and diagrams for group projects, which allowed the boy to express himself creatively while contributing to the class. Initially, Ethan was resistant to Mr. Daniels' efforts, but as the weeks passed, he began to warm up to the idea of using his art skills in the classroom. The other students also appreciated Ethan's unique contributions, which helped to shift their perception of him from class clown to a talented artist. Chapter 3. The Power of Belief. Word spread quickly through the school about Mr. Daniels' innovative teaching methods and the positive impact he was having on his students, including Ethan. Parents and teachers alike were impressed by the transformation they witnessed in the classroom. Ethan's parents were particularly surprised by their son's newfound interest in academics. They had almost given up on him, believing that he would never amount to anything. But as they watched him present his artwork and explain the concepts he had learned, they realized that Mr. Daniels had unlocked a potential they never knew existed. One day, Mr. Daniels organized a class trip to a local museum. During the visit, he encouraged his students to explore different art forms and express their creativity. Ethan was particularly inspired by a contemporary art exhibit and decided to create a series of sketches based on what he saw. When Mr. Daniels noticed Ethan's passion for art, he took it upon himself to guide and mentor the boy outside of class hours. He helped Ethan develop his artistic skills and encouraged him to participate in art competitions. With Mr. Daniels' support, Ethan blossomed and began to believe in himself again. Chapter 4. Facing Challenges. Despite Ethan's progress, he still faced challenges. Some of his old classmates and even some teachers doubted his abilities and questioned whether he could succeed without focusing on academics. One day, Ethan's principal called him into her office to express her concerns about his performance. She suggested that he should focus more on his studies and less on art. Discouraged by her words, Ethan confided in Mr. Daniels, who listened patiently and offered words of wisdom. Mr. Daniels reminded Ethan that everyone faces obstacles in life and that it's important to stay focused on one's goals. He encouraged Ethan to continue pursuing his passion for art while maintaining good grades. Inspired by his teacher's words, Ethan resolved to prove everyone wrong. He worked hard to balance his academic studies with his passion for art. He participated in an art competition and won first place, showcasing his talent to the entire school community. Chapter 5. A Brighter Future. News of Ethan's success spread quickly through the school and beyond. People from all over the city came to see his artwork, which was displayed in the local art gallery. As Ethan's reputation as a talented artist grew, so did his confidence. He became a role model for other students who had faced similar challenges in their lives. After graduating from high school, Ethan went on to study art in college. He excelled in his studies and graduated with honors, much to the pride of Mr. Daniels, who attended the graduation ceremony. Throughout his life, Ethan never forgot the impact that Mr. Daniels had on his life. He often spoke about his teacher, his belief in him, and the support he provided when no one else did. Mr. Daniels, too, was proud of Ethan's accomplishments and the journey they had shared together. He continued to teach with the same passion and enthusiasm, always looking for ways to inspire his students to reach their full potential. The relationship between Ethan and Mr. Daniels serves as an inspiration to all of us. It reminds us that no matter how difficult a student's circumstances may be, they can still achieve great things with the support of a caring and believing teacher. It also shows us that even small acts of kindness can make a lasting impact on someone's life. And as we come to the end of this story, we are left with a sense of hope and optimism for the future of our students and the young minds who are shaping our world. If you like the story, let us know in the comments below. We appreciate your feedback and we hope that you continue to tune in for more inspiring stories. Each of us at some point in our lives needs encouragement and support from someone, because it is precisely through the kindness of strangers or close people that we can become better and move forward. Often we don't realize it ourselves, but one day looking back at our lives, we can notice the moments when, thanks to one person or another, we were able to rise above our problems and become a little bit happier. We invite you to watch another video about the kind old woman who received a letter from her grandson and the realization she experienced after reading it.